Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are making two types of Easter shakes. We're going to start with the Easter egg. Personally, one of my favorites. Literally tastes like Fun Dip. Kids love it. I love it. We're going to start with your protein. It's very simple. Very simple shake. Very basic. So, going to put the protein in the blender. This one we're using 2 scoops. Again, go by your goals or your client's goals. 1 scoop or 2 scoops of protein. This one we're using 2. And then I'm going to get French vanilla. And I'm going to put 2 scoops of French vanilla. And then our sugar-free cheesecake jello mix. Now remember, it's the blue box that says sugar-free in the grocery store. When I first started, made the mistake, did not get the blue box, so make sure you get the blue sugar-free jello mix. And as always, if you're following me, I always use my Herbalife spoon to make it easier for everyone to learn the measurements. So I just use the big side of the spoon, which is a tablespoon, and I just blend those products together. Like I said, it's very easy. Those are the only products that you're going to use in the blender. Blend those up. And as it's blending, we're going to grab our cup that we did our water and ice measurement. As you can see, it's still a little wet inside, which is perfect because we're going to grab these flavors: strawberry, blue blast or blue raz, whatever it is you have, grape, and pineapple. Again, you don't need Abundant Life. You can get all 4 of these flavors in the grocery store for $1 each. So just put a little bit on the cup on the inside. Don't layer it, because if you layer it, you're going to have a big brown cup. Instead, we're going to do little sections. As you can see, I'm just squirting it in different little sections. So I'm doing the blue next to the grape. I'm going to grab the strawberry and put its own little section next to the grape. And then I am going to grab my pineapple and I'm going to put the pineapple on there. And then, as you can see, the water is grabbing those colors and making it very vibrant. So once you grab your shake and start pouring it into the cup, it's going to make it very bright and colorful. So it literally looks like you're dyeing Easter eggs, which is why I decided to call it the Easter egg cup. So I'm going to get my shake and I am going to pour it into the cup so you can see the effect that it gives the shake. You see? Again, if anyone asks what it tastes like, just say Fun Dip. If you want to have it all year long, you can have it on your menu as the Fun Dip shake. Right now it's Easter time, so just promoting it as the Easter egg. So as you can see, it has all the different colors all the way around the cup. And to top off this shake, I'm just going to put a little bit more on top. So I'm going to do the whipped cream. And once I have the whipped cream on there, you're going to start adding more flavors again, because the whipped cream will bring those colors out. And again, don't layer the colors, because if you layer it, it's not going to be pretty. So in different sections, just do the separate colors. As you can see, I'm giving it, it's almost like a polar cup. So I'm going to turn it, and on this last little white section, I'm going to add pineapple. And now you have the Easter egg shake. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the white chocolate red raspberry Easter edition shake. Now, everyone knows we have the regular white chocolate raz that has, the caramel and the graham crackers. But this here is the Easter edition. It's very simple. It's very pretty. It's very eye-catchy for clubs for Easter time. So I'm going to blend up my ice first, per usual. And then I'm going to go and get my white chocolate sugar-free Jell-O mix. And as always, my big side of my spoon. And I'm going to go ahead and fill that up with the white chocolate Jell-O sugar-free pudding mix, which again is the blue box. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in my blender. And then I'm going to grab my protein drink mix. And again, this recipe here is going to have 2 scoops. But go by your goals or your customer goals if they need 1 or 2 protein drink mix scoops. Now, this recipe requires 2 different Formula 1s. The first one is going to be cookies and cream. So I'm going to go ahead and add that 1 scoop of cookies and cream. And then I'll grab my French vanilla. And we'll go ahead and put 1 scoop of that. And once I have those in the blender, I'm going to blend those up. After this is blended, that's when the fun begins. It's going to look a little complicated the first time, but I promise you, once you've done it once or twice, you can do this in seconds. It's very pretty and it's worth it, especially if you have a club. So I don't know if maybe you want to have like a special day for this shake, or if you don't want to offer it during rush hour. But again, after you do it once or twice, it is a lot quicker. So now that everything is blended, I'm going to grab my cup so I can get the white pastel color. I'm going to just take a little bit of my shake and put it in the bottom of the cup. And it's very thick, so I'm just going to scoop a scoop out, add that to my cup. And then I'm going to get a separate bowl or mixing cup, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to add some in there. Which is going to be in my measuring cup. I love these measuring cups. They're $1 at the Dollar Tree if you are in need. They're very big. You can use them for batter, whatever. I love them. So I'm going to put a little bit in there and leave some in the blender. And I'm going to get my green food coloring and just put a couple drops inside of the mixing bowl. And once you have those colors mixed in there, you're going to stir it. And you don't have to add anything else, just the coloring. And you're actually going to pour it right on top of the regular shake that you just put in the cup. So now you have pastel white and pastel green. And then we're going to go back to our blender. And inside of the remaining, you're going to add red raspberry preserves. And these are sugar-free. So you're going to add a scoop of that in with the remaining of the shake. And you're also going to grab your red food coloring, so it gives it a pink pastel color to go along with the green and white pastel. And we're going to blend that up. And see, now you have a pinkish color. And once that is creamy, we're going to grab our mixing bowl again and just put half of it in there. And once you have half of that shake in the bowl, we're going to get our blue food coloring and mix that with your shake. And that's going to create a purple pastel color. And you're just going to mix that together. and pour it in the cup as your third layer. And as you can see, you have different colors. And to top it off, of course, you're going to use what's left in the blender for the fourth color. And it does look complicated. It does look time consuming. I'm just moving slow to show you guys every step. But like I said, once you do it 1 or 2 times, it's very easy, especially since you're just pretty much adding coloring. So now that you have it all in the cup, I'm going to add my lid just in case it starts melting, because I do want to do my toppings. So I'm just going to put my lid on there. Look how pretty it is first. You see the layers? So you put your lid, grab your whipped cream, add some whip in there. And since this is an Easter shake, I'm going to use some Easter sprinkles because it kind of goes with all the theme. So I'm just going to add a little bit of these. The colors of the eggs in these sprinkles actually match the shake, so it's really cute. And it is a white chocolate raspberry shake, so I'm not going to leave out my little white chocolates. I'll put a little bit of those. And then right next to that, I'm actually going to get a tiny bit more of the sugar-free preserves and just add that to the side. And that, my friends, is the white chocolate Easter edition shake. And now you have a 4-layered shake, all with the same base. Very simple, very pretty and eye-catchy.